All right, lovelies. Welcome to the very first training inside the six-figure funnel workshop series. I was like, I'm listing a word here. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, we're going to talk about how your funnel should and could perform for you, what numbers you need to know so that your funnel doesn't seem like this big mystery, right? A lot of times my clients come to me and they say, Allison, I get it. I know that a funnel is my next smart move. I don't know what it even looks like for me. I don't know how it could actually work for me. I just know that I want to sell more of my program, my offer, my course, my membership site. I want to sell more of that without live launching. I'm over. I'm done. There has to be a better way. I want to keep or move towards part-time hours, but I want to make a six-figure income. And so if that's you, you're in the right place this week. This week, we are going to be chatting through all things six-figure funnel creation. And today is the most important piece, quite honestly. It's understanding the numbers, because I can teach you how to actually do the funnel. It's understanding what this looks like for you and how this could potentially work for you inside of your unique business. Okay. So I think a lot of times we get caught up in the gurus, right? We know that these people are really successful. They have these multi-million-dollar businesses and they teach a very specific way of doing things. And that's fine. And that's great. And that way is very, 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 very valid, very valid. However, what happens is we forget that this person teaches it this way because that's usually the results that they've seen. That's the success that they've seen in their business. And so they teach other people to replicate and duplicate those results. And that's not bad. But when you're consuming that content and you're, looking to that person to help you do the things that you want to do, you have to always ask yourself, what sort of support does this person have? What does this person have going on in their business? And how can I start to move closer to that? Because you're going to get the best results when you have those structures in place. And that's what that person is going to teach you. Okay. So you have to find a way, for the purposes of what we're going to be talking about today and this week, to grow your business without it taking more of your time. And as online entrepreneurs, we have this really cool ability to do that. We have the ability to stay in part-time hours or move towards part-time hours while still replicating a full-time income and creating that impact that I know so much of us need and want inside of our businesses. So you have to find a way that launches your program for you that doesn't require more time from you. And that's the big pain point that a lot of my clients have. Because if there's one thing that I know about you, is the same goes for my clients and the same thing goes for myself, is that you don't have any more time. You don't want to work any more time. And you've got a lot of life to live. You have an amazing family. Your kids are about to come home for summer break. And your business, you still want to not only keep afloat and do okay in, you want to still grow and scale your business while living your actual life, because you didn't have a family. You didn't start this amazing business to be tied to the computer all day long. That's not the reason why you're here. And so hustle culture, I am very much so against hustle culture. I am a fan of working hard. I'm a fan of always striving for better. I am not a fan of the idea of your worth being closely tied to your output. That's what a 9-to-5 teaches us, right? We know that if we go into a 9-to-5 and we work for 8 hours, we're going to get this amount of money at the end of the day. And at the end of the week, we're going to have this amount. At the end of the month, we're going to have this amount. At the end of the year, we're going to have this amount. The cool thing about having an online business is that we don't have to subscribe to that. We don't have to do that. That is not the reason why we are here. And so what can we do to continue to grow our business, continue to grow our impact, continue to grow our bank account while still actually living our lives? Because guys, I am a firm believer that when you get money in the hands of more women, more impact is created in your community, in your families, within yourself. And what that allows you to do is when you create that impact on yourself and you're feeding into that the heart of you, you're able to then turn around and serve other people in a bigger way. And so that's what our businesses do. Our businesses are here to first and foremost serve us, to allow us to move forward and say, you know what, I really believe in this cause. or I'm going to do this really awesome thing for my clients, or you know what, my kids deserve whatever it is that they deserve. And that creates a ripple effect in the world. And that's really freaking cool as far as I'm concerned. So what does it look like for you? What is that system? That system is an email funnel. What an email funnel does is it replicates a live launch over and over and over again. So you're doing the work once and it duplicates it. It's a system that runs in the background that can, if you allow it to, create and sell something every single day and enroll new clients in your course or your membership site every single day. So if you enrolled a new client every single day for the next year. So, okay, I'm looking at the calendar. Today is May 23rd, 2022. If you enrolled a new client starting today, every single day this year, and you ended May 22nd, 2023, that would be 365 new clients. What sort of impact could that create? That's super exciting, right? Impact not only for you, but impact for your family, for your community, and in the lives of your actual clients. Type in the chat. I would love to hear what kind of impact could doing something like that create for you. So I want to hear from you. Put that in the chat, okay? Because that's why you're here. You're here to learn about a system that could create sustainable, scalable, and quite honestly, better results than what you may be experiencing now. So would you guys find it super helpful today if I walked you through and shared with you my funnel profitability calculator to help you understand what this looks like for you? Yes. Okay, cool. I'm getting some yeses in the chat. Heck yes. Yes. April says, yes, hook me up. All right, cool. We will do that. So first off, what this is, it's a calculator. I'm going to share a Google Excel, or not a Google Excel, a Google spreadsheet with you. And what this does, it helps you see what's possible for you through this funnel based on price points and how your funnel should perform, even if you're using Facebook or Instagram ads. Okay, so let me share my screen and I will get to that. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a link in the chat. So if you're joining me live, you're going to get access to this. There we go. It's right there hanging on the chat for you. You're going to get access to this funnel profitability calculator. This is something I only share with my 6-figure mompreneur method members, my group coaching program that I'll be sharing with you guys about a little later this week. But that's there. Thanks for hanging out live with me. I give free gifts to people who show up live. So yay. If you're watching on the replay, totally cool. I'm going to share my screen and you can kind of see this guy in action. So let me do that really quick and we will get to it. Okay, so this is what this looks like. Okay, so again, if you're live here, you have access to this. If you're watching on the replay, you can just sit here and watch the replay with me. So what this does is it helps to map out how a funnel should work for you. Okay, so the first thing you need to look at up here is the price point of your program and the conversion rate that you could expect from your funnel. Now, conversion rate is just sales rate. So if your program, for example, is $500, you fall in this line, you should expect a 3% conversion rate. So what that means is for every 100 people that go through your funnel, 3 of them should buy. That's what that means. Okay. So you will also see gurus in the online space say bigger conversion rates. And while, yes, I believe you can knock these conversion rates out of the ballpark, you can totally do this, I always lowball my numbers, especially when it comes to profits and Facebook ads and funnels and all that good stuff, because I would rather expect the lowest and then be really excited when better happens, because that's usually what happens, right? So these numbers are low. That's my philosophy on it. Okay, so I have 3 examples here for you I want to run you through. So let's go back to, we're going to do a $500 program with a 3% conversion rate, okay? So what you're going to do, again, if you are live, you have access to this, so you can plug your information in, or you can sit here and watch and then plug your information in later. So 3% conversion rates, okay? And let's say you get 100 leads through this funnel. So you're going to have 3 sales come in. See how this auto populates? Oof, I just love it. Okay. So for every 100 leads, 3% conversion rate, 3 sales. So the price point of your program, again, is $500. So what that's going to do is this effort is going to create $1,500 in revenue. Okay. Let's say to get these results, you leaned into Facebook and Instagram ads. You were like, okay, tapped out my organic market. It's time to scale. It's time to get strangers on the internet into my funnel, serve them really well, and then offer them an invitation to join my program. Your price per lead, let's say pretty standard, is $4 an email address. So you spent $4 an email address to get these 100 leads. So that means you spent $400 in Facebook ads. Okay. So again, your revenue up here, because you took it from here and it auto-populated for you, is $1,500. You spent $400 to get those results. Your pure profit here in this example is $1,100. Pretty cool, right? And again, remember, this is a system that you set up once and you ran. So you're not doing actively anything here, which is really freaking awesome. All right, let's go through a different example for you guys. So let's do, again, a 3% conversion rate. Okay. Number of leads is still 100. Still get your 3 sales. Your $500 price point of your program is $1,500 in revenue. The thing we're going to change here is you're going to work on that copy inside of those Facebook and Instagram ads. You're going to try out different images, try different audiences, and you're going to get yourself down from a $4 per lead to $2 a lead. So you cut your price per lead in half, which is phenomenal and totally doable. Just have to say that. So you're going to spend $200 on Facebook ads to get those 100 leads. Okay. So whereas before you spent $400, now you're spending $200. Revenue stays the same. Total spent is going to be $200. Your pure profit here is $1,300. Okay. So $200 more. All right, let's go back. Let's do this one. Okay. Another example. Let's say you're like, I got the lead gen down. We're good to go there. We are spending about $2 an email address. That seems awesome. Cool. Let's do that. I'm going to lean into the funnel and I'm going to work on the conversion rate. So you go from a 3% conversion rate up to a 4% conversion rate. Okay. You get 100 leads. That brings in 4 sales. Super awesome. Price point of your program is still $500. You create $2,000 in revenue. Let's say, again, you get that $2 per lead through your Facebook and Instagram ads. You can see revenue is 200. You spend, or sorry, revenue is 2,000. You spend 200. Your profit here is $1,800. So while spending time on those Facebook ads, and this is the thing that I see a lot of people doing, is they focus on the top of funnel first. So they focus on the leads. How much can I get a lead for? How can I reduce my costs with the upfront lead gen of the funnel? When in reality, what they really need to be doing is focusing on the funnel. The funnel is where you're going to see the bigger changes. Yes, price per lead is very important. I'm not saying it's not. I am saying that, let's go back to this example. So let's say, let's get this one down to 2 so I can show you here. How cool is this, right? I can do this, right? So $2 per lead, we changed the $2 a lead here, $2 a lead here. This is the 3% conversion rate. This is the 4% conversion rate. Here it's 1,300 versus 1,800. That's $500 right there. That's a $500 difference by just focusing on the funnel instead of the Facebook ads. So the funnel is the most important thing. Cost per lead, yes, needs to be managed, and cool if you can get it for less. But at the end of the day, the funnel is really the thing that you need to focus on. And it's really the thing where if you can get 1% conversion rate more, there's a $500 swing here. Let's say you get a 5% conversion rate, which isn't out of the realm of possibility for a $500 offer. 1,300 versus 2,300. And again, it's just 2% more. Like, that's a really small change that creates really big differences inside of your business. Is this making sense for you guys? Are you tracking with me? Do you see how powerful this is? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's so cool, isn't it? Okay, I'm getting tons of chats here. Yes. Cool. Okay, awesome. So you guys are tracking with me. Okay. So again, that Google Doc, that access to it is hanging out here in the chat for you. Okay. So let me pull that up again. Yes, Andrea says yes. Here it is again for you guys. Okay. Again, this is a gift for you guys, only for you who are showing up live. Yes. And you're saying, oh my gosh, I see the writing on the wall. This makes so much sense. Oh, good. Okay. Excellent. Ah, so glad. This is the kind of stuff that gets me super lit up here, because I think a lot of times, we focus on that type of funnel stuff. The funnel, like, that's fine and wonderful. But what if we were to focus on the things that actually produce results in our business? And that's the funnel. That's the actual funnel. Like, how are we selling through the funnel? What's that conversion rate? Because those small hinges swing those big doors, as Stu McLaren says all the time. Cool. Okay. So what you are now understanding is how a funnel should and could perform for you and for your business. So again, in the chat, I want you to drop your takeaways from today's training, from what I just showed you guys. It's my hope and my intention today that this would help you to see what's possible for you through an email funnel, and how a funnel is a tool to help you create more impact. Because again, what this system does is it duplicates. You set it up, and yes, you need to maintain it. And yes, there's some tweaks that probably need to happen. You're probably not going to nail it the first time around. Let's be realistic. But once you have it in place, it's a matter of leaning into that data and looking at those numbers. And what that funnel profitability calculator does is it does that work for you. And so when we have a funnel that is growing and scaling your business for you, it's how you can stick to those part-time hours. It's how you can still continue to make money while you're on vacation this summer, or hanging out with your kids, or, oh my gosh, just taking a day off. And it's how this system, this thing, can create 6 figures for you this year. It can create 7 figures for you. The possibilities are endless here. And you can do all of that without burning out, without hustling your face off, without the grind, without resenting everyone and everything in the process, because that is not a fun way to live. And if there's anything I know about you guys, it's that you did not start a business to be stuck to your laptop all day long. You did not start your business to be worried about where your next client is coming from. You did not start your business to worry about the impact that you're making. You did not start your business to resent your family. That's not why we did these things, right? We started a business to make an impact on whatever that looks like for us. And so guys, this is exactly what I teach inside of the 6-figure mompreneur method. And yes, I'm going to be making you a deal at the end of this week. I'm going to be opening up the doors and offering you a discount and offering you a bonus. But if you're anything like me, and most of the women inside of the program, you're like, girl, just give it to me. Like, I'm interested. I know I need this. This program does this work for you. So what I'm going to do, or with you, sorry, it doesn't do it for you, it does it with you. This is what I teach inside of that program. And this is what I've devoted my entire business to doing, is helping you create a funnel that is actually profitable, that gets you out of the hustle, gets you out of the grind, keeps you in those part-time hours, and helps you to make money and the impact that you want. So what I'm doing right now in the chat is I'm dropping my fitting call link. And if you're like me or any of the women in the program, you're probably like, I just want to talk more about this program and how it can help me. So the link is there for you. If you want to book a call with me, we can get on the phone later today, tomorrow, and we can talk about this program for you. But in tomorrow's training, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing more about my proprietary email funnel system that I teach inside of 6-figure mompreneur method, for helping you to grow and scale your business without being a skeevy slime ball, because nobody likes that, right? We've all been inside of bad funnels. We've all felt weird about emails that have come into our inbox. We've been like, I don't know what this is. We've been bombarded with emails and we're like, I don't know what this is, right? I don't want you doing that. So inside of 6-figure mompreneur method, and what I'm going to be teaching tomorrow is how to not be that person, how to qualify someone, get them to raise their digital hand because they have the pain point that your program solves. They want to solve the pain point that they have and that your program solves, and they know about your program. Because when you can get them to qualify themselves, it makes that pitch sequence so much more intentional, makes it appropriate, and makes it a lot more profitable. And so that's what I'm going to be walking you through tomorrow. Okay. So if you don't want to be that girl, if you don't want to be that person inside of someone's inbox, make sure you tune into tomorrow. We will be here again at noon p.m. Eastern, same time zone as Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.